Hey guys, this is Shane. Welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, I'm going to talk about estate sale finds. $24, I got 17 books and a duck. And if that sounds intriguing to you, just watch this video. So, hey, I appreciate the views and thanks for the channel support, all the comments, feedback. People have been there with us a long time, new subscribers. I appreciate all of it. And hey, just keep hitting like, keep subscribing, and we'll keep doing this, see what happens. So with that, let's jump right in. So I'm going to talk about an estate sale I stopped by, and I did a short where I showed the Atlas Shrugged book, and that was one of 17 books I found. So, that's the teaser, right? But it was an estate sale, did a quick lunch, stopped by, and I really wasn't expecting much from the photos that were there, but there were several bookshelves, one in a living room and one in a bedroom area that I found some good stuff, and the duck. Don't forget the duck. So, hey, first let me show you kind of the layout of what the sale looked like, and then I'll show you what I found. So here's the layout. All right, so here's the house, kind of a rancher kind of house, just regular. Going in the living room, here was a set of bookshelves that had, this I found probably about, a third of my books on this shelf. It was pretty good. If you look back into the kitchen area, they had a garage out back. It was definitely a digger type sale. But here's like a book. It was a great book, Harlan Ellison, but it was like, see the mouse bites? There was a lot of books like this. It was crazy. Then I wasn't expecting this. There was another back bedroom that had some good books, and this is where I found all the technical books that I'm going to show you. So good finds all overall. All right, so it was kind of a digger sale. There were things in there that were, like the one book I showed that I was excited when I saw it, and then it looked like it had a mouse bites on it. It was kind of a dirty house, and it was definitely a digger sale. But there were some good finds in there, and it's funny when it's surprising, right? I mean, when you go into, I guess, something with no expectation, then you find stuff. So let me show you the 17 books I found. I had shown on the short this Atlas Shrugged. It's a 20th print. Even with this condition, like I said, it should bring still 25-30 bucks at least. The higher the print runs on this thing, it goes up from there, 50, 60, 70, 100, 150, hundreds of dollars. So when you see a nice Atlas Shrugged, always look for it, pick it up. You have to check. There are some of those anniversary reprints, but you'll tell that they're not the vintage ones. So that's good. I got this mushrooms. This guy was really into mushrooms. This mushroom book, A Separate Kingdom. This is 10 to 15 bucks. People like foraging, things like that. Actually, in the sale, I did find a copy of the Stalking the Wild Asparagus, for the foraging handbook, Yule Gibbons. And I gave that to a friend that enjoys that. So I guess I really got 18 books out of this. But here's an illustrated Dracula early edition. I think it's what the Bela Lugosi, $10, $12. Like I said, all the hardbacks here were $1. Anything paperback was 50 cents. So good pricing. This was a math book. Let me turn here where you can see it. I just saw this Via Vector to Tensors. It's an ex-library, but it's still a $20 to $25 book. Anytime you see something that's got to do with tensor math, that's usually, it's not that it makes you anxious. It's just tensor math, tensor operators. It's usually a good find. So this is another 10 to 15. It's the first edition of this this Spy to Blossom Passing Fair. Nice, beautiful illustration. Then there was this one, 10 bucks. Not big, but it's an early edition of this In Search of Frankenstein. I dig that cover. Look at it. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, now this was an interesting. I just saw it was 50 cents again. The Body Snatchers. I think, this, I think this became Invasion of the Body Snatchers. If I'm not, I might be wrong on that, but I think this actually became Invasion of the Body Snatchers. But what's crazy about this one, I see this thing listed for like 50 bucks. I see sold comps on this for 20 to 25. It's, it's got some wear, a little bit of buckling. I think it's still good for 20 bucks. Early, great cover, awesome vintage find. Then this one, the Vinegar Book, people making vinegar, it'll sell 8 to 10 bucks. It's good for 50 cents. Now these kind of irritated me with this company. I'm not a big fan of this particular estate sale company, the way they do business. I don't want to get really into it, but I've had 3 or 4 experiences with them that are not that great. There's other companies I prefer, but they do have some good sales. It still don't keep me from going. It's just when I see a good sale and sale, I'd rather it be somebody else. But anyway, here's some mushroom. These are some mushrooms. They're actually magazines. And I said, well, are your magazines priced a different way? And they're like, no, they're just like paperbacks. They're all the magazines are 50 cents each too. But I see list comps on these for like 25 bucks each. I don't see any sold comps, but I think for, I got $2 in these. This, there's some of the old morals on the front of that one, right? Because you got to make sure you know what you're talking about with mushrooms. But I think I can put all 4 of these together, maybe get 20 bucks for them, like $5 a piece. So that's good. Then there's several radar books. Now, this is kind of like one of those genres. When you see anything with a radar book, radar, right? Always look it up. This particular one, this is the 2nd edition of this Principles of Radar, MIT. It's only going to be like $8 or $10. But some of these other ones I found, it was worth that for $1. But this one on airborne radar, and this is part of a Principles of Guided Missile. You can see it, guided missile design. I just sold the guidance one of this series that I got from a totally different sale for like $70. I think I was asking 99. Somebody offered me 70. I got it. But this series is really good. So this airborne radar from this this Principles of Guided Missile, this should bring $50. Again, anything you see radar, look it up. Then in the same thing, the same principles of guided missile design, this is on operations research, armament, and launching. I've actually never seen this one in any of my, digging around. I think this is another $50 book. Then there's, here was Radar Systems Analysis by Barton. Barton's one of the pioneers of radar stuff, really smart dude. Arctic House. I think this is the 2nd edition of this book. It's still going to bring like 20 bucks, so it's really good. So 4 radar books there, probably will bring 130 bucks, and I paid 24 for my 17 or 18 books and my duck, which I'm getting to. Then this last book, this Eros, I looked this up, have sold comps on this for 25 and 35. So another great find. So that's all the books. Okay. Some good finds there. But then I was in this room and I saw this duck. And okay, here's the duck. It is a huge, I'm just trying to get it. This is, and this was, I paid $10 for this duck. Talk about bookseller going rogue, right? Why would I buy this duck? Well, it turns out it's a bank. I'll have to get another plug or 3D print something there. But look, you put the coins in the duck's mouth, okay? And it had a copyright on it. It was this universal statuary. You can see 1980. I'll clean this bottom stuff up where it had some tape over the hole. So when I saw this duck, I thought, that is the tackiest thing ever. Then when I saw this, I thought, this universal statuary, I said, let me just look it up. So I looked up duck, universal statuary. This thing, there's a white version, there's a yellow version, okay? It stands probably 2.5 feet tall. This thing sells on eBay. It has sold comps for 80 to 100 bucks plus shipping. This duck, this crazy looking duck. Look at that expression on his face. That's why I bought it. So this is my $10 duck with the flowers. It's actually a bank. When I saw it as being ceramic, I thought, man, that neck will break off. I picked it up. It's kind of this plastic molded stuff. So I was like, well, see cool, buy cool. Maybe that's see weird, buy weird, but I've got to get the duck. If I could sell this duck for, 100 bucks, I paid 10 bucks for it. So that was the duck find. So hopefully it was worth the wait to see that ugly thing. It will sell. That's what's crazy about it, right? So anyway, it was a quick stop at lunch and found some good stuff. And again, I paid 24 bucks for 17 books and a duck. So you never know what you're going to find. See cool, buy cool. Again, thanks for the support. Hope you're finding good stuff. Find it, list it, sell it, and we'll talk to you soon.